I'm backing up my truck, I'm gonna hook it up, loading up my boat with all my gear. I've been working hard all week, trying to make ends meet, spending time wishing I was fishing. Whoa, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Gather up your gear and come along. Whoa, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing.
This is Terry Wickstrom. Join Karen Cullum, Greg Clajo, and me as we take you to some of our favorite fishing spots from Colorado to Minnesota, the Arctic Circle to Central America and beyond, as we revisit episodes of Mountain States Fishing and Angling Adventures Television on the best of fishing with Terry Wickstrom.
Hey, we got a show for you today. We're down, the Mississippi Delta, right?
Mississippi Delta.
Down in southern Louisiana. We're at Cajun Fishing Adventures, and we're going to go chase some redfish.
We're going to catch some redfish.
We're going to go catch some redfish. We've got Ryan Lampert here, the proprietor of Cajun Fishing Adventures.
Yeah, he's the guy that takes out the garbage and cleans the dishes.
You know, you do a lot more than that, and people are going to have a lot of fun. I've got to know you since I've been here, and you're a great guy. And he's going to take us out and show us what the fishing like here, and we're going to tell you a little bit about his operation and how you can come down and enjoy this. And to help us catch redfish, we've got one of the best red fishermen in the country. He just won an FLW event, and you're one of the all-time winning anglers on the FLW Redfish Tour. Is that right?
That's correct.
Yeah, and we fished with your brother.
Yes, you have.
You've seen his brother Eric. This is Tad VanDemark. Tad,
My
it's
pleasure.
Great to fish with you. And we're going to show you a little bit about, I tell you what, we're down here. If it looks beautiful back here, it is. It's laid back with great people, but wonderful, exciting fishing. We've got great accommodations here. We're going to show you a little bit about the lodge. We'll show you some of the rooms. The meals, trust me, I didn't lose any weight while I was here. And the day looks like you want to go out, you want to maybe start out, we're going to chase a few trout and then go after the redfish.
Yeah, we'll hit the trout early until the sun comes up because we like to sight fish the reds. So we'll hit some trout early and, until the sun gets high enough to where we can see well. And then we'll go chase some redfish.
I'll tell you what, this is my first redfish trip. I'm wanting to do one for years. I've chased so many species all over North America, but this has been one of my desires to really come after redfish. And we're in what you guys tell me is the best redfish fishery in the world, really.
Yeah.
In the United States that I know of, and I don't know that there's redfish anywhere else in the world besides here.
There are some in Mexico in places, in Belize. There's a few, but this is the richest estuary in the world.
I'll tell you what, we'll show you a little bit more about the facilities here, and what you can expect if you come to Cajun Fishing Adventures. But join us out on the water in the Mississippi Delta chasing sea trout and redfish.
You hooked up?
Yep. That's a little fella.
Is my line in your way or can you handle
Nope,
it?
you're good to go.
All right. Little speckled sea trout?
Yep. He's fat too. I can taste the sandwich already.
No, those are highly sought after for eating, right?
Oh yeah.
That's all they don't like redfish here in Louisiana.
Yeah, they do. They'd rather have those.
Oh.
And we got to be 12 inches long.
Yep, he's 12 and 13.
Oh, he's 14 and a quarter, buddy.
All right.
Go ahead. So we'll put him in the box. Ha, I caught the first one on television. Ha!
That might not be the way it shows up.
Extra $100, I bet it is.
The order you catch them, it has nothing to do with the order we show them.
Oh, okay.
Another little one?
Well, maybe not as little as the last one. Yep, that's a speckled trout. Nope,
Oh.
that's a sand trout.
You're all over those sand trout.
Hey, buddy, what can I tell you? You asked me to catch a couple fish for television.
There we go.
Uh-oh, there we go. Fish on! And he jumped.
I think it's just a little sand.
Little white. Oh, we got one too.
Hurry up, Tad.
I got this one.
We came up here. We came up here to get redfish, but we said let's stop and get a few trout to start with. And I tell you what, the action's been bang, bang, bang. We got speckles, and what's the other one? A sand trout, a white trout?
Either one.
Either one they call it, but the speckled's the one you really want. But the action from both of them. But we're keeping all of them.
Oh yeah, we'll
Well-
keep them, make sandwiches and stuff out of them.
Now, how many trout can a guy catch?
25.
25. Is that a combination of the two, or each, or what?
You could have as many white trout as you want.
Okay.
25 speckled.
25
trout. They gotta
speck.
be over 12 inches.
They have to be over 12 inches, and they're
White trout have no limit and no size limit.
so you can come down here and just have a blast. Well, you know, the other thing I've always found about fishing, are we actually in fresh or salt water? We're still fresh.
Kind of brackish.
Kind of
right
brackish, yeah. And one of the things I found fishing, at least near the salt, is you never really know what you're going to catch, do you? I mean, it's just so many species that live. It's like
Used to really, before the coastal erosion happened, we'd be catching bass and brim and redfish and speckled trout out in the same area. But now the salt water has killed a lot of the freshwater fish off. It's full.
Isn't it amazing how that sun comes out? You can't see nothing. All of a sudden the sun gets right and you just see everything.
It's like lights on, lights off.
You know, what I want to talk about, though, one of the great things that I wanted to come down here and fish the redfish and the trout and with you guys is the fact that it's light tackle fishing.
Right.
You know, a lot of people think of everything in the salt water. You get big reels and heavy equipment, and we're fishing with 10-pound test on 20 and 30 type size style reels.
Yeah, this is just a 2500 style reels, which is probably small.
Typical walleye bass reel.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know, most of what we do in the redfish world, you can take most of the lures that you fish with bass or walleye and do exactly the same thing that we're doing right here. Rods,
just hang
reels,
on tighter.
Yeah, and not even sometimes you don't even have to do that.
Yeah.
You know, you'll sometimes you'll catch some of those redfish that are anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds, and it's like catching a 3 to 5 pound bass.
Well, you know what? To me, I love light tackle fishing and the action of casting to the fish, and that's really what the redfish and the trout are about.
Absolutely.
It's not about somebody putting a rod in a rod holder and trolling you around with a big rig, hooking something up and handing you the rod. You're actually fishing, and to me, that has huge draw.
Yeah, you can't, you know, there's a lot of times when, like you said, you're out there and you're sitting in the back and you're eating a sandwich or drinking a soda and you're driving around burning fuel. When you come to play this game right here, you cast all day, you're busy all day, you have something to do. When you get done at the end of the night and you sleep in one of Ryan's beds, you're tired, you go to sleep.
That dinner's good. But you know, to me, I guess my love, you know, growing up fishing bass and walleyes, when I've looked at the salt, brackish type water fishing, it's been the redfish, the snook, the trout, maybe the tarpon some, but those kind of fish that I could fish with lighter tackle and cast to that really always appealed to me. And this, to me, is my idea of spending a day fishing. You have camaraderie, you have fun, the action is going on, and it's just a great way to fish, Ryan.
Yeah, we could say it's just like bass fishing, except you get bit.
Well, let's see if we can get bit some more.
Just like you get bit. What do you got there? Another sand trout.
Another sand trout. I'm going to kind of show it to the people. Do I have to be afraid of any little teeth or anything in this?
You're good to go.
All right.
It's like a walleye, same as it is a walleye.
Okay.
They got two little fangies in the front, nothing major.
Same as the specks then, right? They have those two fangs in the
Yeah.
front too, right?
Same idea.
Well, I'll show you this real quick. This is the little white trout or the sand trout we're catching, just bang, bang, bang. You can see, I don't know if I'm gonna come up to the camera and show you, they got these fangs. All these trout, they don't have a lot of teeth, but they always have one or two of these fangs. You can see the one in there, right there. Nice little tooth. But this is like a panfish. We're just having fun. We're gonna go after redfish. We're hoping to get some bigger specks, but in the meantime, we're just having a good time.
Speckled trout.
Oh, another speck. Why don't you show the camera the difference between the speck?
Okay. I'm going to show you the difference between the sand trout. Kind of get the idea here. You got spotted sea trout on this side. You can see the spots and the spots on the fins on both of these fish. And then you got the sand trout, which is in the same family. But you can see the difference.
Oh, you're hooked up again. Oh, I'm hooked up. We got a double. I missed mine. I missed mine.
What?
I
You missed a
missed.
sandwich. What are you doing missing sandwiches?
I'll tell you what, you know what happens when the fishing is this easy? You get careless.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You do. I mean, and that's true of everybody in every way. When it's this easy, all of a sudden you're joking around having a good time, and you start missing them, and you don't care.
Yeah.
But what a way to start the day. I mean, we probably caught, what, 20, 30 fish already today.
Yeah, and we're just waiting for the sun to come up so we can go catch real fish.
I told you I was waiting
There we
for
go,
a speck.
another one.
I told him I was
Alright.
waiting for a speck. Let's
Let's
compare.
compare fish.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
compare
compare.
fish.
Yeah, let's compare.
Okay,
He should have been NFL punter with all the hang.
let's compare our fish together.
He should have been an NFL punter with all the hang time he's got.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me see. I wanted to show him that fish that was bigger than his.
Oh, hey, now, come on now.
This was on his side when I took it off.
Yeah, geez, you can't win here. As long as I get enough to eat.
No doubt.
He said I had to catch one more trout so we could go red fishing.
Oh, there was one right there.
Oh, no, it came off.
I got you back
You
up.
got,
Don't you worry.
you got it, okay. You'd think like 100 would be enough, but no, one more. Ooh, and that's a pretty decent one too. That's a better one to quit on. Well, all right, nice speckled trout.
And a bent rod.
Let's get that put away before he gets this in case it's bigger, and we'll go catch some redfish.
Mine's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, he got away. Man, I lost another one. Finally.
Should I tighten this drag a little?
No, you're fine. You got a good fish on there. You got a big fish.
They were getting disappointed with me. I'd put the
Fish on.
double.
Go, go, go.
All right.
Hang on, I'm trying.
Now, you got to tell me how to land these things because I got no idea.
You just hang tight. I'm putting the power pole down.
All right.
You're doing fine. That's a good fish he's got right there.
This might hopefully be the first one I get to the boat. I actually got the hook in 3 others, and I mean didn't get the hook. I had 3 others that hit, but never got the hook solid in it. So this would be my first.
Okay, you
if I
got
can
that
land.
one?
All right,
Here, grab this. I'll grab this
a
one.
double. Got yours in. Oh, we're gonna get him over here.
No, that's a good fish, man.
Oh, boy, can they pull? It's
I'm
fun.
telling you.
They can pull. All right, we get to hold these up. No, you hold them right under the gill plate.
I just hold them in behind the gill plates like this.
Spent the morning catching trout, went after the redfish. Look at the spots on them, huh?
Beautiful.
Yours
huh?
has 1, mine has 2 or 3. That they just now I've heard that some people believe they evolved with that spot so predators would hit it like an eye.
Yeah. Only problem is they hit my DOA shrimp with my eagle claw hook like a eye, and they're gonna eye right into the cooler.
My first redfish. All right, thank you,
Is
sir.
it really?
Yes.
Slimy.
I didn't know.
It's my first.
Slime.
Yeah,
That's
I should slime you is what I should do.
So now are these keeper size or?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're gonna keep some, you said.
Yeah, we're gonna have them for dinner tonight. We're gonna have redfish
oh,
Ryan.
awesome.
Ryan makes a special plate for redfish.
Oh, you know what? Too. Come on up here with us, Ryan. While we're talking about these.
Yeah, please.
Oh, y'all want the stepchild in the picture?
Get him on it. Come on up
Come
here.
on, man. You're not that bad off.
We're up at. We're gonna catch some more in just a minute. We're up at Ryan's Lodge here. I've been wanting to do a redfish show for a while. One of the reasons I wanted to do it was because I love light tackle fishing. And that's the way you guys love to fish these. We're using 10-pound test, light rods, throwing little plastics, little hard baits. This is a great time, Ryan. Thank you, sir.
We're gonna get on some much better ones.
It's my first redfish, and that one's gonna taste really good. And
I get the traditional slime going.
Yeah.
oh no, you're gonna. I got this feeling what's gonna happen.
You're gonna
get now, Ryan, you've been guiding down here for what? 28 years, you said.
28 years. Yeah.
And how long have you run the lodge?
The current lodge I built in 2000, and then rebuilt after Katrina.
Yeah, we talked about that. You had to rebuild it.
Prior to that, I had a couple of more smaller lodges, but I wanted something that would be all inclusive, and you know, when you come and have a lodge atmosphere instead of a house atmosphere.
So what's it typically like? Now somebody comes, it's all inclusive, all your meals are included. You get breakfast, you get lunch on the water, you get dinner. Your package includes everything, right?
Yeah, normally folks the group will arrive, I don't know, 3, 4 o'clock in the evening and go by the pool, and the girls will serve hors d'oeuvres to them, and you know, they'll swim or drink, play cards, whatever they want to do. Now we'll have dinner about 6:30 or so, and in the morning we'll get up, depending, you know, daylight saving time as it fluctuates, we'll get up about 45 minutes before daylight and have breakfast, and you know, right around daylight all the guides will be, you know, we run 12 guides, so we'll line up in the driveway, and I have a board where everybody will have their name with the guides they're going to fish, so it cuts down on confusion a little bit.
And it's a full day of fishing.
Yeah, usually from daylight till 2 o'clock, and then they have to clean fish because
And then they come back in and relax, and
most people do a 2-day stay, 2 or 3 days. We accommodate 40 folks, so it works out good. It's a great atmosphere to entertain in.
So you have some offshore guides too.
Yeah, we work with some guys that go out of Venice, and they target anything from marlin to dolphin. You know, the snappers. It doesn't matter. You know, whatever. They have so many species of fish here.
So whatever anybody's interested in coming down, you can set up just about any kind of trip they want.
Oh yeah, yeah. We take care of everything. Just call us, and we'll take care of all your, you know, all your accommodations and guides and everything.
All right, Ryan's hooked up. Can you tell the size yet?
Oh, he's good.
Oh, it's a good fish.
Good one.
It's a good fish. You know, one of the things I love about fishing up here, it's close quarter, close casting, light tackle
It's all
fishing.
hand-to-hand fishing.
It is. I mean, you're casting 20, 30 feet using light tackle, catching big fish that just pull you. Is there something I can do to help? Where's the net? I'll get the net.
Say a little prayer, maybe.
Say a little prayer, huh?
And these are all juveniles. They won't join the breeding schools until they're, you know, 4.5, 5 years old, approximately 12 to 15 pounds, and then they'll come out in the Gulf right here and get in those breeding schools of all the big bulls. You know, they'll live 25 years old easy.
Oh, how big do
Our state record's 63 pounds.
Oh, wow. There we go. Yeah. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. There we go. Boy, it's big head on that, huh? They just are just.
Yeah, they are. And they just built for fighting, and they got great power.
They're like bulldogs.
They're pretty fish.
Cajun Fishing Adventures, redfish, and as Ryan says, hand-to-hand combat. You know, and I really love the fact that we're throwing little bitty baits, 20 feet.
4-ounce grub with a deadly jig.
And we're just throwing them in, casting, and then and they don't run far, they just keep fighting you.
Yeah, you know.
And it's back and forth.
And they got the dragon going again.
When you're fighting these fish in 2 feet of water.
Yeah, it's very shallow.
It's just awesome.
He's got him, you got him, you got him. Real.
I thought it was an oyster bar. Oh, this is a nicer fish. This is a nicer fish. I thought I'd hooked an oyster bar because I just got off one, cast and hooked up a really nice redfish. Oh, this is a nice one.
This let him go. He's a big fish, dude. I bet he weighs 15. Hang tight for a second because this is the one, this will be your biggest. We're getting everything out of the way. There you go, good fish.
You know what? Everything that comes from the salt just fights hard, doesn't it?
It's just mean.
It does. It's a tough world down there. To survive, they have to.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go for him. Yeah.
He's in.
What a beautiful fish. Oh. What do you think, guys?
Just put your other hand underneath his belly. There you go.
What do you think? I'll tell you what, folks. Fish like this, what a fight. What an experience. What an angling adventure. It's just awesome. You come down here, Cajun Fishing Adventures. Ryan, great accommodations, great food. The fishing's okay.
Yeah.
But and Tad, Mr. Tad VanDemark, one of the top redfish tournament fishermen in the United States, and Ryan, the owner of Cajun Fishing Adventures, took, and I said, I want to do a redfish show, and they said, come on down, because I said, well, I don't know. And they said, you'll do it if you come here. And boy, I tell you what, we went out and played with a few trout this morning. Then we got into a bunch of redfish, and it's been what a great day.
Yeah, you just gotta wait your time. You know, everything, the tide has got everything to do with it. So you wait your time, you go catch you some trout. When the sun comes up and the tide starts falling a little bit where you can see your fish, you move in and make your show.
I'll tell you what, folks, you want to have adventure like this. It's year-round, Ryan?
Oh yeah, year round.
Year-round. Come on down, Cajun Fishing Adventures. Call these guys, they'll set you up. You can go guided packages, all guided packages.
It's all inclusive.
Everything's included, your meals, and trust me, you won't lose weight down here. And they're great people, and it's fun fishing. Cajun Fishing Adventures, try them for your next adventure, and join us next week on Angling Adventures.